Welcome to the OG Ty Podcast, where we will dive into everyday life in the trucking industry and share tips on how to make things better in your life. Let's get started. Here is your host, Tyrone Dawson.
Yes, we are live and direct in the OG Ty studio. If you are in the world, count your blessings, because a lot of people right now are going under. Guys, do you know OMI and the Hellcat? OMI and the Hellcat is a superstar on the internet. He was sentenced to 5 years in prison after a year-long investigation, including a 62 federal indictment accusing him of committing copyright fraud, tax evasion. In addition of the 66-month sentence, he is ordered to pay $30 million in access and $15 million in restitution to the cable companies involved and the IRS. He was sentenced to 5.5 years. He said he is happy with the outcome because he was looking at 100 years in jail. A 19-year-old guy was sentenced to 30 months in prison for threatening his girlfriend. A Washington, D.C. 19-year-old resident was sentenced to 30 months in prison for threatening his ex-girlfriend. According to the court documents, the 19-year-old texted the 17-year-old girlfriend 4 months after their relationship ended, saying that he's going to kill her and then himself. Domestic violence is very seriously, guys. Take this domestic thing very seriously because people really lose it in these relationships. He also sent sexual explicit videos of his girlfriend to her mother, one of her co-workers, and her friends. He sent video to all of her friends, moms, and everything. That lets you know this guy was out for revenge. Domestic violence is serious, guys. Be careful out here. The ex-girlfriend family obtained a civil protection order on the boyfriend, who continues to contact her. Leave her alone. She don't want you no more. But he has been sentenced, and maybe he could sit down and get his mind right, because he probably lost himself in that girl, and sometimes gotta take the L. Everybody takes the L. Sit down, relax, and get your mind right, champ. A tornado touched down in California about 8 miles from downtown in LA. Dang, they got tornadoes everywhere. What's going on? The world is just outrageous. 6ix9ine, did you see his attackers? They entered the gym. They look like the mob Russian group, and they look like they was not playing. He better be lucky they just beat him up and toughen him up a little bit, because them guys look like they are grave diggers, if you know what I mean. 6ix9ine, just stay out the way, buddy. If you ever hear this, just stay out the way. Rappers are saying, even though 6ix9ine got his attack, he deserved it. And they say, guess who's next? Guess who they want to be next? They say they want Gunna. They want Gunna to get beat up because of the Young Thug situation. Everybody, 1 minute they love you, the next minute they're against you. Jay-Z said that in one of his records. And boy, Gunna was loved about 2 years ago. Now the whole world hate him. Man, what's going on out here? J. Cole admits that he started regularly smoking cigarettes at the age of 6 years old. Who had you smoking cigarettes at 6 years old, guys? 42 Dub faces up to 5 more years in federal prison after pleading guilty. He did not go to a booth camp or something, or he's supposed to check in somewhere and didn't go. Mike Tyson is being clowned on the internet for linking up with the little kid named Bula, hugging them, kissing them, and they like, dude, what's going on, Tyson? Stop it, stop. Boosie also started a GoFundMe for the guy who caught 6ix9ine locking. Everybody hates you when you're a rap. So if you are in this rap and you consider to be a gangster and you know you are not a gangster, get a job at McDonald's. You'll be better off getting a job at McDonald's. Flipping fries. We're not going to look down on you. At least you could be free. You could be free out here. Baltimore woman ranks number 2 as the most beautifulest girl in Maryland. Number 1, guess who's number 1? Number 1 goes to Bethesda. Bethesda women are beautiful. They said that is the number 1 beautifulest girls in the Maryland area. Do you guys agree with that? Because I'm from D.C. and we like PG County women and we like Virginia women. So if you're out of Virginia or you was from PG County like Largo, up there by Six Flags, we were after you because we knew that y'all was going to have your life together because your parents, when we were younger, they had nice houses, careers, and this, and we knew that you were on the right path to being like your moms and your dad. But once again, guys, here at the OG Ty Podcast, we talk about real life. We talk about greatness. If you've been under a bridge, maybe under a rock, and you don't know what's going on out in the world, come to the OG Ty Podcast. Come to the OG Ty Podcast. We got you. We out here in these streets. Our eyes are open. Our ears are open. We got secret shoppers out here that does their homework on the hip-hop community. And they love to bring the OG Ty Podcast all the information. So, guys, we are a community. If you part of this OG Ty Podcast, we all a part of it. And we grow like a community. We need to change the world. We need to hit the reset button. We need to get everybody back refocused because nobody cares. Nobody cares if they die. Nobody cares who they kill. And it's just not right. Think about it, people. Help your brothers, help your sisters, help your family members, help your cousins. Even if it's just, I love you. Sometimes these kids just want to hear from an adult, we love you. That's all they seeking, is I love you. Nobody never told me they loved me when I was growing up. So, you know what I'm saying? That might have triggered me to be a little menace. But I figured it out. I figured it out, people. I had to take care of myself. But it's not about me. I'm a grown man. It's about these kids. Even though you see them as little badasses, tell this little badass you love them. Excuse me for my language, people. I'm sorry. But tell his little bad self, I love you, kid. Buy him a cake at... You know what I'm saying? And you'll be surprised. You will be surprised. But we are here at the OG Top Podcast, and we're not going to hold you up. You guys be safe. Thank you for everything. Peace.